Toyin, what's your question?
Hey, Mike. So the next shoot I'm doing isn't until January, but
Okay.
some of the girls I speak to, like on Instagram, sometimes I get into phone conversations, and the girls are like really, really friendly. So I want to try to do a couple social events before the next shoot in January. So should I invite them to like those social things? Like I wanted to go like dancing, I want to like play basketball, or do you think I
Guys,
should
what
just
is my answer going to be? Put it in the chat. What is my answer going to be? Toyin, you've been involved with us long enough. What is my answer going to be? Should I invite them to other social things?
I mean, the
Should
photo
I
shoot,
invite them to other social? That's what you asked, bro. Guys, for
yeah.
real. Like when you ask the question, one of the greatest skill I can give you is not to join MOA so I can give you all the answers. The greatest skill I can give you is for you to be able to have critical thinking. Remember, pillar 4 is critical thinking, is for you to have enough critical thinking to come up with the answers for yourself. So what I'd like for you guys to do, especially if you're in Men of Action, is when you ask the question, say what you think the answer is going to be first. By the way, in the military, we do the same thing. If you go to the colonel with a problem, for those of you in the military, you know the answer to this. If you go to the colonel with a problem, you have to also go to him with a solution. If you go to the colonel with a problem, you have to also bring him a solution. Okay? Any of you guys who've been in the military, you know this is how it works. So Toyin, if you're going to ask the question, have an idea what the answer is going to be. Otherwise, what's happening is I'm becoming a crutch for you. I'm just becoming a crutch. So it's like, well, Michael will just answer the question. Well, obviously, yes, Mike. Do as much social stuff as you can, Toyin. You're not 100% of the way there with your social interactions. So you just want to do more of them. Anything you can do to do more of them. Also, Toyin, there's 6 event types. So do one of each. Do all 6 event types. Don't just do photo shoots. Yeah, Nate's correct. A queef contest for $5,000. Could you imagine how disgusting that room would smell after like the 4th competitor? And like, here's the other thing. The woman who wins, like how grotesque do you think oh my God, a queef contest? Like, can you imagine? Like just the idea of it. You could film it. I don't want to see it.
Okay, so 6 events. So photo shoots, fashion shows, game nights, sports, and
No, just look again one more time. Toyin, I would very much like you to go back through Men of Action. You're in the program and look at the section called the event types.
Okay.
Refer to the program. Okay.
Okay. And I was going to ask my next question, but I guess should I?
No, ask it, but then tell me what the answer is also.
Okay. So I was gonna ask you what other things besides having big influencers and celebrities to come increase my show up rate. So
how do you increase the offer? Is what you're asking.
Yeah.
How do you better? Okay. So now, Toyin, I'm going to ask you, what do you think I'm going to say to increase the offer? What do you think I'm going to say? What are some other things? Forget celebrities and influencers. What are some other things? By the way, the answer is in a module in MOA called taking value versus giving value. There's a thing in there called taking value versus giving value. Okay. So go ahead, Toyin. What do you think?
Just making sure that my Instagram is fixed. Giving.
Okay, that's fine. So you don't know. So again, open bar, giving value. Red carpet, where girls get their photos taken by Getty Photos, giving value. The ability to collab with other influencers, giving value. We're all going to dress up in a suit and gowns, giving value. Well, here, let me give you some information on this charity, giving value. We're going to feature you in this charity. Can you on their social media, giving value? We're going to put you on our podcast. We're going to put you on our in our social media on this clip, and we're going to tag you in it, giving value. Okay. Hey, come to my table and fuck my client and do this cocaine, taking value. That's taking value. If a girl's never been to Vegas before and you're like, hey, I have a comp table to go, or I have a comp dinner over at Beauty and Essex, that's giving value. If a girl's been living in Vegas for 10 years and you say, hey, I have a comp table over at Beauty and Essex, that's taking value. Okay. So there's giving value and taking value. So you ask yourself which one of the things. So the thing is, one of the easiest ways to give value is a photo shoot. That's just so easy to give value. So you need to understand, it's not the fact that the photo shoot works. It's that you need to ask yourself, why does it work? Okay. Why does the photo shoot work? The photo shoot works because of the giving value. Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
come to the GA list and sit at the promoter's table to watch DJ Snake. If you're not from Vegas, that's giving value. If you're no self-respecting woman who lives in Las Vegas would ever go to a club and sit at a promoter's table to watch DJ Snake, no woman who lives here would do this. A woman from Kansas definitely would, because it's going to be the greatest night of her life. If you think it's just so funny, go to Masha Diddick sometime and just like, hey, Masha, we have a comp dinner over at fucking Wish. She'd be like, the owner at Wish is trying to fuck me. I've never had to pay for anything there in my entire life. What are you talking? Not Wish. I'm sorry. What's the name of the restaurant next to in Javier's? Just say Javier's. Okay. Yeah. So that's giving value. I told you, and the answer is giving value or taking value. There we go. Mark Fischel is saying it correct. This is from Alex Hormozy. Make the offer so good, people feel stupid saying no. $60,000 bikini competition. Like, again, these girls are getting in shape for bikini season anyway. What are they addicted to, Toyin? What are women addicted to? What are women addicted to? We talked about it at the beginning of the program.
Losing weight.
Women are not addicted to losing weight. Come on, Toyin. What are women addicted to? Right? Look in the comments. What are women addicted to, Toyin?
Attention.
They're addicted to attention. So bikini competition, attention, more money than you'll get from any other place. Stratification. They're actually comparing themselves to other women, which women are kind of into that. That's the offer. It's a good offer because it's giving value. You see that?
Yeah. I see it. I'm just, so as far as like implementing it, I should mention everything in my first message about all this.
No, but you should show pictures of it. Again, more evidence, fewer words. This is why, guys, I ask you to have women showing compliance at your, you need as much content of women showing compliance in your videos and all your other stuff. And when you have all that content of women showing compliance, then you don't have to worry about anything else.